This is Series 1, Episode 28. I'm going to be talking about SBUX, ticker symbol SBUX. It's a weekly chart in front of us. I've drawn in resistance there and resistance there. This is now acting as support. So this is where I want to concentrate on, this area here. So I'm going to go down to the daily chart. Now this is the previous resistance as I showed you on the weekly. That's around $100. Price came up, created a new high, then came back down to test $100 again, then came back up to test the previous high, and then came back down again to test $100. So it's pretty obvious, guys, that that $100 level here is now acting as support. Might not hold, but I believe it's going to at the moment. Now we're trying to break out of the recent high. That recent high, that level, is $107.75. And as you can see here, we're trying to break it. So I'm going to announce a trade. It doesn't mean you have to take it, but I'm going to take the trade, and I'll explain my money management rules now. So I haven't done this before, but I will show you. So I'm going down to my money management, and I'll explain the trade. In this example, I'm just going to use a modest portfolio of $5,000. My portfolio, my real portfolio, is significantly higher than that, but I just want to show you for illustration purposes. So the buy point on SBUX is, as I said, 107.75. Because that's a breakout area and it could retrace back down, I'm only going to risk 1% on that trade. The take profit is going to be $129.30, and the stop loss is $86.20. That's all I need to know, because I know how much my risk is. So if you look at the risk, 1% of $5,000. If you go to the bottom here, risk to portfolio, $50. So the most I am risking in this example on this trade is $50, 1%. And then what I've done with this spreadsheet is I've created, so I just have to tap numbers in, and it tells me exactly where my stop loss is going to be, where my take profit is going to be, etc. And this is what I'm going to start using going forward. So there it is, guys. There's a trade for me. Buy SBUX at that level, stop loss is this level, take profit is this level. You can go back and watch this video. It might take a few months or more for this to pay off, but that's the trade. So you can watch it if you like. Maybe you're seeing this in the future, and you can see whether or not it was correct. So one thing I would say, if price does become lower than 107 and I start seeing it near $100, I will add to my trade, but the maximum I will ever risk on any one trade is 3% of my portfolio. Now that's not quite true. 5% is the maximum I will go, but so if I put 3% in here, the spreadsheet will now tell me, if on this example, the most I will ever lose on this one trade is $150 at 3%. But I'll put it back to 1% for now. So that is how you stay in the game for a long time. You should use correct money management. If you use 3% of your portfolio on one trade, that's 33 trades you could have running. If you use 5%, 20 trades. But having this, and I'm quite willing to share this with people if they, maybe I missed my way of getting extra subscribers. But this is something I've put together myself for money management, and I'm just showing you it. So there it is, guys. 107.75 is my buy point. There's the stop. There's the take profit. That's it. That's all I need to worry about. Just set the trade when the market's open and forget about it until I either make 20% on that trade or lose 20%. But not 20% of the portfolio, just 20% on that particular trade. I really hope that makes sense, because money management is absolutely so important in trading, when you're trading, and very few people are talking about it on these videos that I see on YouTube. And it's absolutely important in order to survive. So, especially with the current market conditions. Hope that was useful, guys. You can watch the trade now.